Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, you guys have had to shuffle, guys in and out up front with Decker being hurt and Nelson having to pop in and with Frank and yourself. Just how much pride do you guys take in that room? You guys as backups, that next man up mentality and stepping in, and you guys have done so really so well all year, haven't skipped a beat. How much pride do you guys take in that room of that fact?
A ton. I mean, Hank hits on it all the time. Next man in mentality. Every day you're preparing like you're playing. It showed up week after week. Unfortunately, injuries happen in this league. So that's something you really take pride in and you really work on every day.
And then just you personally, you got some experience, you got some time early in the season. When Vaitai was out, just how much did that experience early on kind of help you for what you've been able to do now recently, having to fill in as well?
A ton. You learn a lot from games. There's a lot of coaching points, a lot of things you can learn from. So I think that's the biggest thing is you get in there early. You can clean up the mistakes you made, through practice in the next couple games. And then also like the guys in our room, Big V was a huge help. Coach Fraley, all those guys, with corrections and everything, they've been phenomenal. So, just learning from the mistakes you made and you building off the good things you did and, keep carrying it on week to week.
Dave?
Tim kind of took my question, so I'm going to go a little different route. This is it could be a weather game. You guys have had a couple of them already this year. I'm just wondering, I assume linemen love these sort of games, right? You get to get a little dirty, mix it up, running some football. So when you know that this is in the forecast, what sort of juices get flowing inside you for a game like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's really exciting. Obviously, games when it's hot kind of stinks for the big guys. So it's exciting, gritty weather. It's going to be wet. You saw their game last week against Chicago. It snowed a ton. So whatever comes our way, we're ready for it. We're all really excited.
Dan talked about DeAndre Swift having some fresh legs too, and kind of what maybe that means for the offense. Wondering if you've seen that in practice, just the difference between a guy like that's been off 4 weeks when he comes back, the juice that he has.
Oh yeah, fresh legs are real. And even these last couple of days, Coach Campbell's been great getting us out, to get recovery, to meet with, Coach Clark and his staff to get our legs back. So anything at this point in the year is awesome.
And then one final different topic, but since you're a Notre Dame guy, what's your best Kyle Hamilton story, or what do you think of him as potential draft prospect?
Kyle's an awesome player. I was fortunate enough to play with him, I think for 2 seasons, but I remember his freshman year, the first camp. Everyone kind of was like, "Oh, who's this 6'5" safety?" Then the first practice during camp, I think he had 4 or 5 picks, running with the one. So at that moment, we all knew he was the real deal.
People just didn't realize how big he was, or like can a big guy play that safety position?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
Safety usually that big, and then you see him out there just running around making a ton of plays. So I'm really excited to see where he ends up. He's an awesome guy and a great football player.
Cool. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Jeremy?
Hey, Tommy, thanks for your time. I'm just kind of wondering, as your rookie season kind of comes to a close, have you had an opportunity to kind of just think back and you've had kind of an unconventional rookie season, having to fill in both left and right guard spots. Did you come in with certain expectations, and how has this rookie season kind of been compared to maybe those preseason expectations?
We have 2 weeks left, so I really haven't looked back on the season yet. I'll do that in a couple of weeks. But my expectations to come in, I was undrafted just to prove that I belong. And I felt like I, started to get the ball rolling with that in camp. And then, those preseason games. And then as the season went on, I feel like I've done that. So that was really my goal, the whole season is just to show that I should be here. So that was my biggest goal. And, I'll continue to do that for the next 2 weeks. Then after that, I'll look back on the season and think about everything.
Is there anything you want to specifically accomplish in these last 2 games?
Do whatever I can do to help Detroit win. I think that's the biggest thing. We can win 2 last games. That'd be phenomenal.